Hi everyone, welcome to Life and Symbolism. In this video, we'll be checking in with love. We'll look at your signs, current energies, and then we'll pull a card for the person that you're dealing with to see what's going on with them. So it's slightly different. I've not done this before. So if you haven't already, you can watch your general reading to see how this correlates and interlines with what we've already seen for you so far. But first, let's begin with the water signs. Please show me how Scorpio is feeling. What's going on for Scorpio, please? In love. In love. How is Scorpio feeling? In love. Thank you. Cancer, please. How is Cancer feeling? In love. In love, please, Cancer. Thank you. Pisces, please. How is Pisces feeling in their love life, their romantic world? Please show me love for Pisces. Thank you so much. Okay. Scorpio, you've got a challenge on your hands. It's one that you're considering going for. I think that you've got your eye on the prize, you know what you want, and you're having to fight for it somehow. Whether that's because there's obstacles in the way, or the issue is with the person itself, or even something you're facing with yourself. There's a challenge, so it's not the easiest moment, but it's a challenge that you're prepared to fight for. And you are fighting, you're ready to put in the energy and the work. So we'll see how your person is responding. Please show me the person that Scorpio is dealing with. They want it to work, Scorpio. I know you might not feel that right now, but they want it to work. I think they know that you want it to work. They're not sure they can give you everything that you want. You want commitment, I think, Scorpio. They're not sure that they're able to offer you it yet, but they do want you. But they're backing off because they're not sure if they've got everything that you need, if they can be what you need them to be. They think that what they have to offer you is a lot less than what you deserve. They don't want to make things difficult for you. And what they can offer you is a lot smaller than they think you deserve, and in the time frame as well, in a much slower pace. They think you're perhaps pushing things a little bit too quickly. They want to slow things down and act when they're ready to give you what you deserve. Okay, Cancer. You're thinking about reuniting with somebody, or there may be a reunion or some kind of party or event that you're going to at the moment or soon that's coming up, where you may see somebody that you can meet, whether it's someone new or someone from your past. But yeah, I think socializing and beginning to start thinking about finding someone if you're not already with someone, or celebrating some kind of anniversary if you are with somebody. Definitely an element of more of a social element coming into your love life. Please show me how is Cancer's person feeling. Thank you very much. Cool. It seems like your person's happy to communicate with you on this. If this is related to a party, I think you're going to strike up a conversation with somebody. If it's somebody new, or if it's someone already from the past, you'll be talking again to this person. You may be if you're in a relationship, you may be making plans with this person to celebrate. I think what's said at the moment is really important. And I think that they will be communicating with you, Cancer, about how they feel. For some of you, the person that you're meeting at this event, or the person you're having some kind of reunion or catch up with, it felt like you abandoned them. They think that you kind of cut the ties. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think that just they took it more badly. They weren't expecting it. If this is someone from your past, if it's someone you're with, I think actually your person's going to be communicating with you how they feel, which might come as a bit of a surprise to you, Cancer. And Pisces. Pisces, there's someone you're dealing now. Either you feel like you're too good for someone, or you feel like this person is too good for you. I'm thinking it's the second. There's the idea of not having enough, not being able to give enough, and trying to be in the position of good enough for this person. Please show me how this person's feeling towards Pisces. Oh, they're heartbroken, Pisces. They don't want you to move away from them at all. They don't want separation. They do not want separation. I mean, I will pull some more cards, but it's really clear they're hurt, Pisces. They're hurt way more than you realize, and I know you're kind of turning the blind. I feel like you're turning the blind eye, Pisces, thinking they don't care, so I'm not going to care. But they do. They're really upset. And if it is because you don't, they know why you're doing this. They know. They're very intuitive, this person you're dealing with. If it's true that you don't feel you're good enough for them, they know that that's how you feel, but they're not going to be happy with that. They don't want you to walk away from them because of how you perceive yourself, or how you think that they perceive you, because that's not how they perceive you at all. They don't want you to walk away from them. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the earth signs next. Please show me Virgo. Virgo in love, please. Virgo in love. Daisy. If any of you are called Daisy, dealing with someone called Daisy, literally cutting daisies at the moment for a Virgo, that might be something in there for you. Capricorn, please. Capricorn in love. Thank you. And Taurus, please. Taurus in love. Taurus in love. Thank you. Taurus, something's ended. I think you're realizing that there's nothing further you can possibly do about the situation. I think you've tried really hard. You've tried lots of different things, but it's just not working. No matter what you do, no matter how you try, it's just not working. And I think you're realizing that now. But it's very difficult. Let's see how your person's feeling, Taurus. How is Taurus's person feeling, please? I think you're just almost surrendering and admitting defeat, Taurus. But you really wanted it to work. That's what's so difficult about it. That's why it's so difficult to let go. Yeah, I know this person's really upset about it too. They feel like they've been attacked. I don't know if you've kind of let them know how you're feeling, but they feel like they've just got too much going on. You've been attacked. They feel attacked and like they need to defend themselves. And I think they've gone quiet on you, Taurus, because of that. They're hiding away from you. They're feeling like they just need to be strong and be by themselves and get through this by themselves, because they don't want to be under attack. I'm really sorry if that's true for you, Taurus. Now, please bear in mind that doesn't mean if you want the relationship to work out that's not on the cards. This is just a very quick general check-in with how you're feeling, how the person's feeling in this current moment. But please remember the present moments are mutable. Everything changes all the time. So I'm just checking in at this current stage. It's not a final, it's not a full reading, it's not a look into the future. Okay, it's just a current check-in. Capricorn, you're excited. You're hearing news from somebody that you're really, really passionate about. You fancy the absolute pants off them. like this person is on fire, and you're going to be reaching out to them, or they're going to be reaching out to you and seeing if you can make something happen. Yeah, let's see how your person feels. Your person is like they're feeling the intensity from you, and they're just trying to like mellow that down a little bit. I think they may be concerned that you're in for it for one thing and one thing only. So if that's not true, I think it would be nice to express that to them, because I think that's something that they're worried about, especially if they are a very, very attractive person, get quite a lot of people coming after them. But this person, yeah, they're just trying to balance things and see how they feel, and so they're taking it very, very slow. Yeah, they're trying to like slow you down a little bit. They do definitely want you to come together, but it's not that they're digging in their heels. They just want to find a better balance and make sure it's all for the right reasons before they can get carried away. Okay, Virgo. Okay, so especially if your name's Daisy, or if you're dealing with Daisy, there's a lot of kind of you're going through it, let's say, Virgo, in terms of romance. I think maybe, obviously, things aren't necessarily going to plan at the moment, and you might be thinking, what am I doing wrong? I'm really thinking a lot about yourself, in terms of the things that you're doing wrong, or how you're not right for certain people, or mistakes that you make, those types of things. But actually, Virgo, I'm feeling it's really, really not as bad as you think, and there's still a lot of promise, still a lot of potential. Just because things haven't necessarily worked out the way that you wanted them to, it doesn't mean that they can't, and it doesn't mean that they won't. So this even reminded me of this really lovely quote someone sent to me, about being positive and saying, just remember that you know that you've still got so many firsts to come with people. Even if that's you're in a new relationship, or an existing relationship, there's still so much to learn about each other, and still so much to understand, and so many experience. The first time you visit a new country together, for example, there's so many firsts that you haven't had yet. It's reminded me of that. The person that you've been dealing with, they're trying to learn from what happened with you. I think they learned something very, very valuable. I think maybe you were very honest with them, or maybe they've been very honest with you about, yeah, it's almost like you've been very harsh but true with each other, I think, about where you go wrong and what you need to learn, and why the relationship ended, if the relationship has ended, or what's going on in what is causing you to transform, what is transforming in terms of how you see relationships and what you think about relationships and people that you've been dealing with. I'm not necessarily seeing a relationship, a new love or a relationship on the cards, but there's something to do with something that's been underlying for a while, and seeing the truth about the situation, really why something ended in the past. And if it didn't end, it changed significantly. Okay, let's now go to air signs. Aquarius in love, please. Aquarius, in terms of their romantic life. Thank you. Gemini, please. How is Gemini feeling in love? Thank you. And Libra, please. Thank you very much. Nice and quick air signs. Aquarius, you would like more communication with your person. I think communication is really important to you. And I think if you don't have the communication, you feel like you're stuck in a rut and not moving anywhere. So you like to just have little check-ins and improve, and you're trying to improve this person's communication skills, is what I'm thinking. What's your person thinking? Either that, or because it's linked to communication, you could be hearing from someone, or be talking. It's just an element of communication. That's what's happening. Physical, or via the internet or on the phone. Your person is so in love with you, it's unreal. they fancy the absolute pants off you, and they want to be everything for you. They're very passionate about you. They think you're absolutely gorgeous. They just think you're beautiful. They love you. They can't stop thinking, like, they are all about you, Aquarius. They are all about you. No doubt about it. No doubt whatsoever. Nice. Nice. So if it is communication you want from them, Aquarius, I'm pretty sure they'll do their damnedest to be what you want them to be. Gemini, please. Oh, Gemini, you are trying to balance the situation. Feeling like I don't know, just trying to find the middle ground, just trying to find a bit of calm, a bit of stability. So, I mean, that could be for a number of different reasons. But I think you're feeling on top of it, actually. I think you're feeling like you've reached you're feeling like you've reached this place of calm and stability with your significant other, or with where you are at. If you're single, you've found an acceptance. There's something like coming in together and working together really, really well. Your person thinks that you are the best thing that ever happened to them, and that it's thanks to you that things are going well in their life. They're really, really, really grateful for you. I think you've helped them massively progress and get their things in order. They think that you're fated. They think that you're meant to be together. That's really nice, Gemini. And Libra, you are working in partnership with your person. You're coming together. There's an idea of a meeting of minds. So whether or not you're in an established relationship, beginning now to work together, and it's really kind of taking your relationship leaps and bounds in slightly different directions you haven't been in before, or you've met someone who is so on your wavelength, you're just really, really keen on them. How are they feeling about you, Libra? I think Libra, for existing relationships too, this meeting of minds is really, really important. And I think you're trying to, maybe for some of you, trying to keep the peace, to keep a stability. But I think it's looking calm at the moment. So either that's where it is, or that's what your focus is. Libra's person, please. I think your person's a little bit more complicated than how you're feeling at the moment, but it's good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Your person is absolutely adores you. You are everything to them. You're everything they ever thought you could be, and so much more. You are their happiness. That's how they feel. They're so happy, and they feel like you make them feel themselves, like they can trust themselves because of you, because of what you've taught them. You balance them, they balance you. You guys were meant to be together, they feel. And if you're married, they think it's the best thing you ever did. If you're not, I think that's what they're looking for. They can see that with you. And yeah, they think it's fated. They think you're just a match made in heaven. They adore you. Amazing. Okay, and fire signs. Leo, please. Thank you. Leo, yours is slightly more complicated. I'll come to you in a moment. Aries, please. Thank you. Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Loads going on for fire signs. Okay, Leo. I think, Leo, you've had what I would say a very complicated, very difficult set of circumstances when it comes to your relationships. And I think you're at a period of time now trying to understand how and why everything's been going the way that it is. I think you're having an epiphany that there's a toxic cycle or something that repeats itself, and you want to get to the bottom of it, because I think you've come to the conclusion that you need to see the truth. You need to fully see the truth, feel the truth, be the truth, and be in that reality, for you to face something, some kind of like I say, repeated cycle or toxic addiction or toxic cycle, even if it's just the negative self-talk, something that's limiting you in terms of relationships, and you're really coming to terms with that now, and it's difficult, but I think you're realizing that you want to cut through the BS and reach a conclusion, finally reach some kind of balance where you can have a relationship that's fair and not so dramatic, and not so up and down, but more balanced and calm and settled. One that's more about, communication, where you can communicate to each other well and clearly, and all sorts of other things. So let's see how your person's feeling, Leo. How is Leo's person feeling? What's going on with Leo's person? Now, okay, thank you. Okay. Your person is appreciating the fact that you guys are very, very, very early stages, and that there's a lot to do, and you're learning about each other. You're just in those beginning stages of learning about each other, putting the pieces together. Now, for some, they may want to be making quicker progress, i.e. thinking about making steps to move in together or making steps to be more committed. But I think there's an understanding generally of the fact that it's quite new. I think they can see the long haul with you. I think they can see that there is either it's new or they're quite young, but they can see the potential in the long term with you, Leo. And Aries, please. Aries, you are feeling like luck's got to be on your side at the moment, because you're feeling ready for a committed relationship. Now, either you're already in this relationship or you're looking for this relationship, but you are in this place where you want to commit. You're ready, you're secure, feeling independent, and wanting to find that special someone, or wanting to commit to that special someone. So either that's what you're looking for, you're in that space comfortably, but that's certainly the focus. Let's see how your person's feeling. Okay, so it's not as simple as that, because your person is quite worried that they're not going to get what they want from you. Have you been focusing quite a lot on your work? If so, I think they're feeling a little bit abandoned, a little bit left out, a little bit ignored, and contemplating whether or not to go in their own direction, / they're worried that you want to go in your own direction away from them because you're so focused, and perhaps sometimes feel like you've got your back on them whilst you've got your focus on something else. And I think they sometimes it upsets them, to be honest. And I'd say that things aren't, they're not entirely happy, I'd say, Aries. If that's complete news to you, I'd have a conversation with them about how they're feeling, especially if you've been extremely focused on something else, particularly with work. If it resonated with you that you're feeling secure, like things are going really, really well for you, again, I'd say recommend checking in with them, because there's more ups and downs on their side than yours. You might be dealing with somebody who's quite emotional and passionate. Sagittarius, last but not least. You're being tested, Sagittarius, by somebody from the past, or a repeat. Yeah, no, something that started a long time ago that's kind of finally coming to a fruition, or you're finally having to make a call, make a final judgment call, or make a final decision about this person or about the situation that you find yourself in with them. It could be that they're coming back to test you a final time, or that you feel you've been with someone for so long that it is testing you. Let's see how your person feels. Oh, the other potential is that you feel something's come to its end, because they're testing you too much, or perhaps you're thinking about that decision. However, I think that this person is far more kind of emotional, and open in their feelings of expression towards you. Yeah. I think because of that, sometimes maybe that's what tests you. I think they're quite emotional, and sometimes you might not be 100% sure how to deal with that, or you may have different kind of communication styles. You may not understand sometimes when they get upset. They want to be everything for you, but they think that they're not good enough. They're really worried about this whole thing tumbling down. They're aware of how you're feeling, I think, Sagittarius. But they do want to make it work with you, and I think if you do decide to end it, it'll be a real shock for them. And I think they'll feel actually quite betrayed by that. I mean, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. But yeah, okay, guys. So I'll leave it there. Just a very quick check-in with your current energies in terms of your love life. Please let me know in the comments if that resonated for you, if you like this type of reading, if you'd like to see more of these types of reading. Otherwise, I'll see you guys again very soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.